we need to talk about the hidden cost of AI. It's a price that isn't measured in dollars and cents, but in something far more critical: kilowatts and carbon.
Just think about it for a second. Every search you make, every image you generate, every single AI interaction feels so clean, doesn't it? It feels weightless, almost magical. But what if that feeling is just a dangerous illusion?
You see, we experience AI through these seamless interfaces on our screens. It feels like it exists somewhere up in an abstract digital cloud. The reality, though, is intensely physical.
And look, let's be absolutely clear, the benefits are undeniable. AI is a revolutionary tool. It's transforming entire industries and unlocking brand new frontiers of human creativity. We all see this happening every single day.
But that brings us to the most critical question of all. What if the true price of all this progress is being paid in a currency we can't even see, the health of our planet?
This story really begins with the numbers we are given. It turns out the official figures coming from some of the biggest names in tech, companies like Google, well, they might not be telling us the whole story. In fact, they may be dangerously incomplete.
And no, this isn't just speculation. A deep dive investigation from MIT Technology Review found that the environmental disclosures we're seeing are, to put it bluntly, misleading. So the crucial question is, what aren't they telling us?
So here's how the illusion is crafted. Google bases its energy use figures on simple median user queries. But this method completely ignores the most demanding processes, things like generating high-resolution images or complex videos. These tasks consume exponentially more power, but they're just conveniently left out of the final equation. But listen, this isn't just about misrepresenting what's happening today. The real alarm bells are ringing about the future. The energy appetite of AI isn't just growing, it's absolutely exploding.
Just look at these projections. AI data center power demand in the US alone is on track to skyrocket from just 4 gigawatts today to 123 gigawatts by 2035. This isn't some gentle curve on a graph. This is a vertical climb.
Let that number really sink in for a moment. A 30-fold increase. That's a 3,000% jump in electricity demand in just over a decade. To put that into perspective, that's more power than many entire countries use today. Our current electrical grid is simply not built for this kind of shock.
So what does this huge, abstract number, 123 gigawatts, actually mean for the real world? For us? Well, the consequences are severe, and they are going to affect every single one of us.
This incredible surge in demand is going to put immense strain on our power grids, and that risks serious instability. It's going to lead to massive electricity bills, not just for big corporations, but for everyone. All this energy use creates a skyrocketing carbon footprint right when we desperately need to be cutting emissions. And on a local level, it can actually make heat and drought worse in the very regions where these data centers operate.
So let's be absolutely clear. This is not just some technical problem about data centers. This is a direct accelerant for the global climate crisis, period.
So, faced with this alarming trajectory, what can we actually do? Well, the answer isn't to abandon AI, but to demand a fundamental shift in how it's built and how it's powered. The path forward really requires 3 commitments. First, we have to power these data centers with genuinely renewable energy. Second, we have to mandate radical transparency. No more misleading numbers. We need honest, comprehensive environmental disclosures. And third, we have to enforce efficiency by developing new standards so these AI models can achieve more with less energy.
But this change won't happen on its own. It requires real pressure from all sides. As users, we have to be aware of these hidden costs. And as citizens, we have to demand that policymakers hold the tech industry accountable for its massive environmental footprint.
So we are left with a choice. A stark choice between an AI that serves a sustainable future and one that quietly consumes it. The technology is still in our hands, but the window to make that choice correctly is closing, and it's closing fast. The future we build really just depends on the questions we have the courage to ask today.